What is going on, everyone? Sam here from Lake Park Tackle. I hope you're having a wonderful day today. We've got lots of stuff to cover in this video, including new content coming out, multiple drops this week and next week, lots of swim baits, lots of cool stuff from Megabass as well. Before we hop into that, guys, we are still fundraising for the Lombardi family. Make sure to check out the linked video right in the description and comment section, guys. Nick Lombardi, he passed away here recently, left behind his wife and 2 kids. And, he was an integral part in helping us develop some of the events, as well as I saw him around everywhere. Humongous supporter, saw him down in Waco, all the tackle shows around DFW. Just loved fishing, amazing guy, and we want to do our part in helping raise some money for his family as they go through trying to find a new day-to-day without him. So thank you so much, guys, for those of you that already entered the fundraiser and the raffle that we've got in conjunction with that. But let's go ahead, hop into today's video. We've got lots of stuff again, like I said. Now, coming up very soon, tomorrow on the 22nd, Wednesday at 10:30, Studio Composite Ratman going up on the website. These are a top water rat wake bait for y'all. These are gonna come in around 6 inches, as well as about 5.5 inches in the tail. Come on, focus. What are we doing? There we go. Look at that. So this is going to be a carbon fiber wake bait. What really makes it unique is going to be the sound. Unlike a lot of the ABS and a lot of, like the resin style baits, this is a very different sounding lure. It also doesn't use internal weights like lead. It uses actually glass, very similar to the Volta series other swim baits. This uses an internal glass to help really get a good specific gravity on the bait. And it also makes it very, very dense sounding. So you hear this real hollow sound. It's something that you don't get out of a traditional ABS, because typically if you use like a very hard ABS material, it's prone to cracking and it just doesn't sound kind of like this. So very, very unique sound. All of it is made with ultra heavy duty materials from the joint hinge section here. Ultra strong. The ties for your hooks and your line tie, ultra strong as well, guys. We've got 4 different colors: blue carbon, orange, which is kind of like more of this brown rat, natural, and we also have gray as well. Tail section is going to be about 5.5 inches long, so total length is going to be about 11.5 inches. Some quick math for y'all. So really cool. Ratman from Studio Composite. We also have a drop of their, not drop, these are already dropped, Parker rods. They're Studio Composite Parker rods. Very, very cool swim bait, all around ish rods. Make sure to go check those out. Also using their carbon components as well. On top of that, guys, these are going up on the website on Thursday, the 23rd at 10:30. These are the brand new Vision 110 +2 Juniors from Megabass. If you are a smallmouth guy, or you absolutely love utilizing live scope, this is going to be the bait for you. So this is going to get around that 8 to 10 foot range on 8 to 10 pound fluorocarbon. And of course you can use just a little bit heavier. I've gotten away with some 12 pound with some initial testing. You just have to work the bait very, very minimally. You need a very light rod if you are using 12 pound, especially here in Texas, which is what I was doing. The specific line I was throwing was the Defiant 11.6, I believe, or 11.8. I think it's 11.6. But it still handled wonderfully. This was made again for that like 8 pound test. Being a junior, with this bigger bill, this bill is going to basically be like that Vision 110 +1 bill on a junior. And let me tell you what, this is probably my new favorite jerk bait. On lighter line, I can still work it quick. Light rod twitches. The Orochi X10 Rapid Viper has been an absolute killer for this. My traditional jerkbait rods, like the Power Scope rod from Daiwa, little too fast, a little too heavy, but going down to either, like a spinning rod as well, a little 610 spinning rod, or that Rapid Viper has been absolutely incredible. I highly recommend these here in the post spawn as they start keying in on the bigger and bigger bait, you're going to find fish that still want a little bit smaller bait, just like this, especially in the deeper zones. This little transition time here in Texas as we move out of the post spawn and have that shad start moving more shallow for the shad spawn and stuff like that, these fish are going to be hugging around the bottom. A lot of those bigger fish are also typically going to be a little bit lazier, so they're going to sit down, wait for their meal to come to them, and this is a great way and a great bait to get down next to them. Guys, if you're interested in changing your stock hooks, I highly, highly, highly recommend using the Hyperlatch UL 6s or 8s. The 8s are going to give you a little bit more of a float. The 6s are going to sink it down just a little bit. Again, Hyperlatch UL, the ultralights are going to be what I recommend for these juniors here. Now, we've got quite a few colors. We've got 12 different colors for y'all. Most of these are probably ones that you're going to recognize. Of course, matte shad. We do have a lot of matte shad. Being a just killer spawning time bait, springtime bait, guys, we had to bring in quite a few of those. Now, moving along here, let's go ahead and talk about some of the other unique colors that we don't normally see. You know, stain reaction to normal one, TLC, tender love and care, one of my all-time favorite colors that I really wanted to bring in for y'all because this was a Respect Series color a couple years back. We just don't see a lot of TLC here very often. So this for a smallmouth bait is absolutely killer. So this is going to have kind of that like bluish purple top, white pearl back, chartreuse underbelly, and kind of that like IU kind of champagne-y side here. So very, very cool color. TLC is one of the more unique ones. Not a lot of people have really fished it, but once you do, trust me, you fall in love with it very, very quickly. That's a little bit unique on this one. Kasumi Ito is another one that's starting to make its way into more jerk baits. I know they released a JDM color line for Kasumi Ito 110 plus ones. Now we're seeing it in the +2 here. So this is becoming a little bit more, I'm going to say, like, I don't want to say mainstream because Kasumi Ito is just like a classic color. But I'll tell you what, I'm seeing it pop up more and more. You know, originally kind of that Z-crank pattern, stuff like that. But this is an absolutely killer color. Let me tone that down a little bit. There we go. Again, little reflectiveness, iridescency to it. Great minnow pattern, especially on those bright sunny days. It's going to throw off a lot of light, attract a lot of those fish. And let's see here. Most of these are pretty normal. Elgy Bone, GP Pro Blue, kind of typical. Clear Laker, absolutely incredible color. Megabass Sexy Shed, guys. I think you get the point. Lots of unique colors. We also brought this one in. I was not too sure about this one, only because, again, kind of that Respect color. This is Frozen Tequila. It's going to be another matte bait. So Frozen Tequila, going to be matte. But again, if you're familiar with the color, you're going to love it, especially in this +2 junior. Very, very neat stuff. Now, before we hop into what I have right beside me, I want to let y'all know about some news in the near future here. So like I said, the 2 drops coming up this week specifically are going to be Studio Composite Ratman. We also have Studio Composite RCEX Plus handle. So if you're looking for a bigger, oversized, beefy handle, y'all got to check them out from Studio Composite. I think we've got 102, 108, and 118 millimeter Daiwa and Shimano sizing. Ratman tomorrow, Wednesday at 10:30. Vision 110 Junior +2s go up on the website on Thursday at 10:30. And next Wednesday at 12:30. I think next Wednesday is the 29th here. Let me double check. Yes, the 29th. Grow Design Works coming back to the U.S. here for the first drop of the 2026 season. We've got 255, Flag 255 and G Flag 150. 2 colors. I believe it's Ice Python 2 and Complex Shiner. Those 2 are coming here very, very soon. They should be in the shop, so look out for some content on the social media, Instagram and Facebook. Complex Shiner, really, really cool color shifting, like shad pattern-esque. And then the other one, guys. I'll throw some pictures up here. I already have pictures and everything. They should be in the shop tomorrow, and we can't wait to throw those up on the website. Guys, very, very limited 255s. We've got a decent amount of the G flags coming in, but y'all seem to absolutely love them. Again, different drop time for Grow Design Works at 12:30. Now, you're going to start seeing some content come out with this guy right here. This is the brand new Abu Garcia Voltic. This is their introduction to their electric braking systems. You know, put this to the tests, like all the tests when it came to like skipping, long distance casting, going through the braking system. There are some things I do like about it, some things I don't quite like about it, and make sure to stay tuned. If you aren't subscribed to the channel, make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications, because I will be posting a full-length video reviewing that guy right there. So really, really neat stuff, guys. Again, Grow Design Works, Ratman, Studio Composite stuff, Megabass Vision 110 Plus 2s going up very soon on the website, Lake for Tackle, lakefortackle.com. Of course, you can also come in store and purchase them if you want. Really neat stuff, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Again, Lombardi Family Fundraiser going on right now. $5 raffle tickets. 100% of the proceeds go directly to the family. So thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next video here, Lake Pro Tackle. See you guys.